I do this thing where it's like, I'm not good enough. So then mad at me, and then we didn't talk, and I didn't try to fix it. Slowly but surely, like, I lost all of you within a span of a few months. Like genuinely all of you. Too low. Shoot. Okay, I need something to put this on. I never do videos like this. I honestly don't even know what kind of videos I make, but so about 2 years ago, I did something that just caused a lot of other things to happen, and in the end I lost all my friends in that friend group, slowly, one by one. And there was one person who literally was my best friend, and I lost her. And for the past years, I always think about her. I'm always like thinking, like, we could literally be such good friends right now. We could be thriving. And just ever since then, I feel like I haven't had a best friend and had someone there, you know, if that makes sense. Like, it's just like a best friend. Like, I have friends, I guess, kind of. I joke around a lot that I don't have friends, but like, it's kind of true. But like, I just feel like I haven't met such real and raw, genuine people in a really long time. So a couple weeks ago, I found my like 8th grade, like one of my 8th grade teachers like Instagram, and like we both love that teacher. So like I just like DM'd her and I was like, hey, like I know we don't talk, but like I wanted to send you his Instagram because I found it. And she was like, oh, like that's so cool, like he retired. And then she sent me this big long paragraph about how like it would be really cool if we reconnected because she missed me. And I was ecstatic. I was like, wait, you miss me? Like, I miss you. And it was just like this cool thing. And then that night we FaceTimed and we just caught each other up on our lives. And we hung out once, like last week, and we went to TanaCon. We did the live stream together, but we haven't really genuinely like talked and like hung out and just talked about everything. So I wanted to just film this. And she's on her way right now. She texted me that she's on her way, so I'm really excited. And it'll be a good time. And I'm wearing checkered today. I had to point that out there. Okay. I'm really excited, so let's go. No. Well, like I already filmed like an intro before you got here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh my god. Okay. Are we gonna like talk about it?
How do we talk about it? Like, how do we begin? I don't know. How do we begin? Should we give him like a timeline?
Okay, so
we had I don't remember anything from middle school.
We had world history. So I had Gerald break up with the guy I was dating for me once I had left. And then I was texting Pasta that night, and I was like, oh, is he okay? And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, he kind of just got dumped. He's like, oh, is that why he's sad? Like, dude.
I remember this. I feel like I'm like reliving it.
Yeah,
like,
I was
all
like, you're so stupid. Like, how do you not know that? And he's like, oh, well, like, he'll get over it. Like, he'll be fine. And like, we were just texting.
Yeah, everyone thought that, because they were all like, oh, he's like barely, like, he hasn't liked you for that long. And then he was like, I've liked her since March.
He didn't like me since March. He liked me since May.
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one told me March.
If he had liked me since March, that's not possible. Because that's when I started liking Gerald.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he had just met me. But whatever. So then the next day we went to someone else's like pool party, but I couldn't get in the pool because like girl issues.
Yeah.
And I was spent the entire night on my phone, and I was like really bored because everyone's like having fun, and I'm just like, okay. Like,
I know you guys were playing like Truth or Dare.
Yeah, and then we didn't know what to talk about, so he was like, okay, like let's wait Truth or Dare. And like we were just talking. Like I wasn't like expecting anything, and then all of a sudden he was like, oh, like I was like, oh, who do you like? And he was like, well, like I liked you, but then you dated my best friend. And I was like, oh. And he's like, who do you like? And I was like, well, you. But the whole thing is like I was debating between him and the first guy for so long, and I was like, but none of them will ever like me. Like in my head I was like, none of them will ever like me. Of course they both ended up liking me, which is crazy because guys never like me.
Why would you think that they wouldn't like you?
I was just like in my head I was like, they're not gonna like me. Like I do this thing where it's like I'm not good enough. So then but then he just like tells me, he's like, oh, like I liked you, but like then you went for my best friend. And that kind of broke me. I was like, well, shoot, like, I messed up because it's like, I liked you this entire time.
And you liked him more. Like, way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, like, hey, like, I like you. And then it was just like, we somehow, and I remember, like, in that moment, like, my jaw dropped, and, like, someone saw me and they was like, Nicole, like, what's wrong? And I was like, and then they were, and I was like, just look at my phone. And then they like looked at my phone. They're like, Nicole. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then that night I called Gerald and I was like, I think I like whatever. And he likes me. I like pasta and he likes me. And then he was just like confused. And then the next day was his birthday party, Gerald's birthday party, and it was like a guy thing. And of course they both show up, and they, it was just a mess. And I caused this entire just like, I almost caused 2 best friends to stop being friends.
Yeah.
And it's so stupid now to think about it, because it's like I genuinely feel awful because it's like, whatever. And then you guys were all like,
I mean, they had bro code though, like.
But it was like a one-day relationship. Yeah.
And it was just a very.
It was just a weird situation, and then all of you were kind of like iffy and mad at me just because it's like.
Was I mad at you?
Yeah.
Because I remember we would like FaceTime every single night, and like.
I remember you were just like. You weren't mad at me, but you were just not very happy with my decisions because you didn't really approve of the guy because you didn't like him already. So then, I don't know, just like all of a sudden like slowly like, I realized like you guys just weren't gonna accept it and you guys weren't gonna be happy for me, and the only person that was S. Like S was the only person that approved and like genuinely was like there and was like, I'm happy for you guys and I want you guys to be happy. So then I kind of just like replaced you with her.
No, we got in a fight.
We got in a fight, but then after that I replaced like you with her.
I feel like we should talk more about our fight.
Okay. So we spent 4th of July at Gerald's beach house. And like I remember that entire day feeling awful because the only person that would talk to me was Pasta. Because all of you guys were kind of just like, I remember like Treat You Better came on like on the yacht, like the song Treat You Better.
Yeah.
And like, and then all of you were like, oh, like that's him thinking of you right now. And like, and then we were playing this like stupid game and you guys.
I remember that game was so bad because we were like so mean.
You were roasting me. And like
for little like 8th graders, like we were so.
Yeah, you guys were so mean and making me feel worse than I already did. And like I was just like I was like leaning on his shoulder. I was like, I can't do this. And like I remember just like wanting to leave the room. And it was just a rough night. And then
we slept over. I didn't think you.
I didn't sleep over.
Did you text her that? Like, were you texting her that night?
S?
Yeah.
I don't. She texted me and then I had to go to sleep because I had to wake up early to go running for cross country. Because I had cross country the next day. So that's why I couldn't sleep over. And the next day you were so mad at D because like he like pulled a me. He like totally like told this girl that he liked her, and then like 2 seconds later he was like, oh I don't like you, I like this person. And I like S wasn't mad at him, and then I like told you, I was like, stop being dramatic, like stop blaming things on him. And like, and then you just got mad at me, and then we didn't talk, and I didn't try to fix it.
I remember we were on FaceTime.
We were on FaceTime, and then you ended the call, and then you would send streaks with like black screens, and then S and Pasta and I would like ubu every single night, and I was like, wow, like I feel so really like I'm not talking to Vanessa about like right now because like you were so mad at me because every time we talk like you'd like somehow mention like how bad of a person I was, and I never tried to like reach out to you and fix it. I was just like, well, like I'm just not gonna talk to her. And then
we basically just like ended our streak, and then we just ended our friendship with it.
We like ended our friendship, but we never got closure about it.
Yeah,
like, we never talked about it. And then like on your birthday, I don't even.
I think you texted me on my birthday.
Oh yeah, I texted you happy birthday.
Like on like my birthday and like your birthday holidays.
We would
Thanksgiving.
We talk to each other.
We would just talk to each other, yeah. But we never like.
We never like had full closure. And I remember I would go to your school's football games, and
would you see me?
I would see you, and I would be so scared. And I was like, she fucking hates me.
No, I remember I was with my friends. I'd see her. I'd see you, and I'd be like, she looks really different. You just look more like bougie. I don't know. And then other people. Did you have your channel freshman year?
No.
Something in sophomore year. But like sophomore year, I'd be with my friends, and people would see you, and you'd be with like Olivia and like Abby and them. And then
no, I wouldn't hang out with them freshman year. I wasn't close.
Sophomore year then. And then everyone was like, oh my god, she's like real. Like I remember seeing you at one of the football games, and you're like, because we were up in the stands, and you're like down at the bottom. And you're like, is that like Nicole Rios? And I'm like, are people like fangirling?
I know. But here's like my side is like, once the beginning of summer, like all this drama happened.
8th grade freshman year?
For 8th grade going to freshman year. Like you guys were my one group, and I would like, when we were all like super close, I would tell you guys like I'm so grateful for you guys, like I love you guys. And then, like, slowly but surely, like, I lost all of you within a span of a few months. Like genuinely all of you. Like, I even lost S, like, towards the end of 2016. And, like, that kind of led me into, like, having such a sucky freshman year because, like, I was like, I'm never gonna have, like, real friends because I was so scared to, like, open up to people again because I was like, I'm gonna mess this up. And, like, once Pasta broke up with me, like, it just, like, it was like, that's the end.
Did you still like him?
At that point, it was like, he's the only person that doesn't hate me in that group. So it's like, I don't really know. We didn't have a lot in common. But I remember just, like, once that day, like, once it ended, I was like, well, like, that's it. That night when I, like, that day when I got dumped, like, I called her and then we called Luke, and that's how we got close. It's, like, crazy because it's like I lost someone that day and I gained someone that day, but it's like it wasn't anyone at my school. Like, I never got super close with anyone.
Freshman year?
Yeah. I literally, I don't want to say I was, like, depressed, but like
borderline?
Borderline, yeah. Like, I remember I called my sister crying. Like, I don't talk to them about anything, and I called my sister crying. I was like, I think I'm depressed. Like, I can't do this. Like, I fucking hate all of this. And I was like, I hate, like, I would wake up crying. I would go to, like, it was a lot, and I'm, like, getting emotional.
I'm, like, getting emotional, too.
No, but it was, like, a lot, and, like, I remember just, like, it was like a lot for me. Like, obviously, like, I lost all my friends, and, like, everyone, I felt like all you guys hated me, and, like, you guys were the only, like, real friends I ever got. I would see you thriving with, like, your volleyball friends. You were, like, literally thriving, and I was like, well, my life sucks. Like, she moved on. Like, they all moved on. They're all happier, and I'm just, like living this, like, sucky.
We got in our fight, like, July. My volleyball camps for, like, freshman camp started middle of July to, like, or like end of July into August, I think. We went into camp, and then I started to meet, like, a lot of people freshman year, you know, like, them. And I had that other friend group freshman year, like, with, like, we had, like, our own girlfriend group or whatever, like, that entire freshman year. And, like, I would connect with maybe just, like, one other of them, which is why I'm not friends with them anymore. But I feel like freshman year, I did, like, a lot of, like, experimenting with people and, like, trying to meet a lot of new people, and, because it was, like, high school, and you're trying to, like, meet new people. But then I kind of got over it, like, really fast. So then I'm not friends with them anymore. And then, like, sophomore year, the same thing happened with, like, other friend groups. But then I just, like, don't connect with them. So then it's, like, it's not there.
I don't have a friend group because I feel like I see right through people, and, like, I see, like, I'm not gonna connect with them, and I'm also so scared to open up to people. I barely open up to people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard for me to open up to people.
And so then freshman year, I remember I was still really petty freshman year. 8th grade was, like, my peak of pettiness. Like, I was super petty.
And you're still petty freshman year. You did hate me.
Freshman year, I was still really petty.
I never hated any of you guys.
Less.
Probably because I'm the one who messed up everything.
I feel like it's, like, just, like, a mutual thing.
I don't know. But it was just, like, at that point, it was, like, I tried to preserve my relationship for so long because I was, like, once this is over, like, I have no one. Like, I have no friends. And
But then I remember sophomore year, like, I still have friends from sophomore year and stuff, but I've only, like, 3 people out of, because I talk to still a lot of people, but I, like, don't connect with them at all. Like, you know how with some people you just, like, connect? You just, like, get each other? Like, that's what I feel like. Yeah.
But, like,
that's, like, how I feel.
I don't feel like that way with, like, a lot of people.
I don't either. Like, you talk to so many people, and you can call yourself, like, best friends with a lot of people.
But you're not.
But you, like, you don't get each other. Like, you, like, don't.
Like, I'm not gonna clean my room for you to be here.
Like,
no offense.
There's nothing to, like, hide and stuff. And I remember sophomore year, I would like, see you, because sophomore year, you started to, like, thrive, you know? You were,
sophomore
like,
year,
because I would, like, see your posts, and I'm like, wow, she's, like, thriving, and then I'd start to, like, watch your videos, and, like, she's, like, living her best life, like, she's doing what she, like, loves, like, I'm so proud of her, even though I, like, wasn't friends with you anymore.
These 2 people will claim to be best friends, and then I will be talking to one of them, and they'll be, like, talking shit, and it's, like, that's not friendship. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah. No, to me, it's, like, a lot of the people I know, they just care too much about what other people think. Obviously, you don't care at all, or
I care to an extent.
Yeah. But, like, with some things you, like, don't care about, and you're not.
That fight did have to happen because, like, we both, like, grew apart.
And we both, like, got more mature.
We both thrived on our own.
Yeah.
And then it's like that saying, it's like, if you love something, like, let it go, like, let it free, and if it comes back to you, then it's yours. And it's like, whoa, like, it happened. Like, it happened.
Yeah.
Like, this is real. I don't know. I think people who, like, maybe, like, lost a friend and, like, wants to reconnect with them, like, they should.
Yeah.
They should reach out and, like, try.
Because you have nothing to lose.
You have nothing to lose, and I think if you genuinely care about that person, like, you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like we need to grow apart and, like, grow by ourselves, you know? like become our own person before we could like.
Yeah, and like you
friends.
came back into my life right at a good
At
time.
a good time.
Like I literally needed you right now because I don't know what I would be doing right now.
But like we just connect
know.
weirdly. I don't know. It's so
we're like
weird.
opposite too because we treat people like different ways.
Yeah, she's. I feel like that's just with guys.
Yeah, I'm a nice person to guys.
I don't know. I get really like feisty because
I
like
get feisty.
I like being a challenge. Being easy is not fun. Or not being
Snapchat
easy, but
someone
being
who
nice.
I want to.
Did you just check his score?
Yeah. I think this is a good end to the video. Just reach out to people. It's never too late. I don't know. I feel like we talked and like I don't even know if we were like in frame or like in focus. So like hopefully I have good footage.
Wait, yeah.
I don't know. Like you guys literally got to see us have a conversation. So it was like, real.
Yeah. Like we never really like talked about it, but like not.
We never
in
like
full
full
depth.
like yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Aww.
We didn't cry. Go us.
There's like a moment though where I swear you had like you were about to cry.
It's okay. She actually has a YouTube channel, and I found
Let's
out about it
expose
today.
myself.
I'll link it down below. We're doing a video. I don't know what it is, but we'll just
Yeah.
check it out. Subscribe to her. Tell her I sent you. And yeah, I love you, and I appreciate you. Comment anything you want, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
If I knew my worth, I would never speak to you again. If I knew my worth